Hey everyone, it's Darby from Blue Television Games. Today I'll be showing you 5 tips and tricks to make your levels a little bit better in Super Mario Maker. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to the channel. Let's go ahead and get started with tip number 1. So I've seen this on a lot of levels where there's meteors falling from the sky. You might have seen this as well and wonder how to do it. It can make an easy level a bit harder and it looks really cool. This is actually really easy. All you gotta do is take a Bowser, take a Lakitu, and then you'll want to shake the Lakitu so that he gets out of his cloud. Once he's out of his cloud, put Bowser in the cloud. And this works in New Super Mario Bros. U style. You'll make 3 of them so that there'll be more meteors falling from the sky. It's actually fireballs, but it looks like meteors. It's really cool. It's that easy. If you want an extra challenge, you can put super mushrooms on the Bowsers. This will make the meteors extra big. And put the auto scrolling on turtle speed. This will allow the Bowsers more time to shoot fireballs down at you, so the screen will get filled up real quickly and make for a really big challenge. I barely made it through this example here, but I'll go ahead and show you the rest. You can see how hectic it can get. And I made it to the end. Okay, for the next tip, we're going to show how you can give the illusion that pipes take you to the same sub area. This is really easy. I'm going to use the dark line here as a guide. What you'll want to do is replicate everything you do in the over level and do the same thing in the sub level. So we'll put this Koopa Troopa about 3 squares over, and we'll put a Hammer Bro about 3 squares over from him, so we can use the Koopa shell to kill the Hammer Bro. Everything looks good. So now when we make the sub area, we're going to want to redo everything we did in the overworld. So let's change the theme so it matches here. Make sure I got the pipes the right length. We'll lay down the ground just like we did. We'll have to get rid of some of these background elements. If you hold ZL, you can actually copy the background elements, which we'll get to as another tip here soon. Put 4 flowers on each side, that way it looks the same, just little details to help give the illusion that you're in the same sub area when you're actually not. I'm gonna just drag some ground here randomly till I find those flowers. There they are. Now I have everything replicated so it looks the same as it does on both the overworld and the sub area. When I go through this pipe, it looks like I stay in the same area. It's really cool. Take out the Hammer Bro. And let's just go a little bit farther here. We'll go ahead and make an exit to the end of the level. So I keep switching back and forth to the sub area, that way I can make sure I'm doing everything the same. Set up a little area here for a pipe to go in. That looks good. We'll give a little platform so we can get up there easily. And double check that platform. It looks like I need to go 1 over. We'll go ahead and put a pipe up here so we can match everything just like it was in the sub area. Alright. We'll go ahead and block that off so they can't just run over, which would actually break the level at this point. And we'll put a door there just for illusion. We won't actually be able to go through that door because we can't get to that area in this sub world. So we'll just put the door somewhere where they won't see it. We'll put flowers on each side. Alright, we'll put that pipe there. And we'll replicate the door here. This time it'll take you to the end, because you'll actually be able to get to that door. We'll put the flowers on each side of the door. Everything looks the same, so go ahead and test it out. This will give the illusion we never leave this area when we actually do. It's a lot of work, but it can make for a really cool level design. And there we go. Next, I'll show you how to do falling items trick. You've probably seen this on a lot of levels. Most of you know how to do this, but it looks really cool. It can make the end of your level very intense. This is actually really easy to do. You'll want to take a track piece and drag it down, then click on the end so that it's open so that the item will fall off. We'll use saws for the first example here. I'm just going to randomly place some here and just kind of see how it goes. It might take some trial and error. As you can see, I got squashed there. So we'll try moving them up a bit. And we'll just arrange these how we think they'll fall to where I won't get killed. Try it again, and I'm still getting hit, so I'll have to make those a bit higher. You can also reverse the direction of them so that they go up before they fall down. And there we go. I didn't get hit, so we're getting somewhere here. So we'll keep placing them. At this point, they'll all fall in a row. So we'll test that, double check, make sure it works right. That looks cool. And we'll just go ahead and touch up the end here to make it a little more intimidating. And that should do the trick. So now we have our little run. Kind of warns us that we need to run like crazy. We miss all the saw blades and finish the level. You can try this with other items. I've seen a lot of people use bricks to kind of make it look like the ceiling's falling down. Or you can get creative and try different things. Here I use some giant chain chomps. That's also very scary. Good way to shake up the player a bit. Alright, the next tip's really easy. A lot of you know how to do this, but I see a lot of requests in the comments on how to do this, so I thought I would share this for the people that don't know. This is a real basic level I threw together. You'll notice these background elements. I'm just using the ZL button, and I'm dragging the block to copy it. This is how you can arrange these background elements so that you can make your courses pop a little more and add a little design of your own to it. Alright, since this one is 3 wide, we're going to use the L button to select all 3 squares, then use the ZL button to copy and drag it over. Now we have the second background element. There's 2 other ones that didn't show up, so we're just going to lay some random ground here until they pop up, and there they are, the tall tree and the little bush. And then we're going to select all that with the L button and erase it. Now we have all the possible random background elements here. So now I'm going to go through and I'm going to drag blank blocks onto the existing background elements. Just use the ZL button on a blank block and drag it over to one of the trees or bushes. And now I can use the copy button to move these wherever I want them. And I'm just using that little set I used up there and copying from that. And then once you get a little design you like, you can select it all and paste it too. So I'm just kind of randomly placing stuff down to give it a little bit of an effect, but people will notice this when they're playing. Even if they don't notice it right away, they probably notice that there's something about the level that sets it apart and that makes it look really cool. You can get really creative with this and come up with some background elements that look very nice. For the last tip, I'll show you how to change the background music for the entire level. Notice this airship theme doesn't really work with these happy clouds and coins everywhere. This is kind of a happy stage where you're just collecting coins, getting extra lives. So normally this will be a Bowser head like this. You'll want to shake it. This isn't the sound effects music you get by clicking on the frog. All you have to do is drag the sound effect onto Mario. The Toad music is perfect for this because it'll make everything seem happy again. The airship theme just didn't do this justice, but now you see with the Toad theme on Mario, it'll play through the whole level, and it matches the theme of the level way better. Everything's happy now, Mario's getting his coins, he's getting his extra lives, it all makes sense now. Alright guys, that'll conclude these tips and tricks for today. I know you probably know some of these, but hopefully this helped most of you out. If you liked the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to the channel. Till next time guys, I'll see you around.